Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Andre Ballou, Director of Bigger and Better Business of Kappa Alpha Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. So today I have the great pleasure, and I'm very excited to introduce to you Mr. Henry. And Mr. Henry, first of all, thank you for taking time to share with us today to tell us a little bit about your business.
How you doing? Yes, my name is Zebediah Henry, owner of INEX Systems and Designs. We are a custom consumer electronics company. We provide both residential and commercial spaces with technology ranging from security systems, camera systems, smart home technology, conference rooms, anything in the integrated space of technology.
That's great. That's great. And can you share with us maybe some of the businesses or I guess like government or people that you may have assisted in the past?
Absolutely. So we do a wide range of, we've done a lot of high-end homes, different, basketball, football players, a lot of corporate clients. But on the business side, we've done work for like Delta Technologies. One of my bigger clients, H.J. Russell. I also support and do all the AV and automation and security at the Russell Center for Innovation and for Entrepreneurship down there downtown. They're one of my bigger and best clients. We've done multiple apartment buildings, so I do a very wide range of residential and commercial properties.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, well, the first question I have for you, like, what made you decide to start your own business?
I think I got that instilled in me back and I lived in Wisconsin. My dad worked for General Motors, and we had our own family-owned business called J&Z Electric. Okay. And what I noticed was him at General Motors was one thing, for him, but I saw more money coming into the household from J&Z Electric, and I saw the freedom that it brought us when he did start, working more on his own. And so that kind of gave me the thought at the young age of probably 15 or 16 that I didn't want to work for anybody. I wanted to, at first was going to take the electrical company that we had and build that, but I didn't really like the high voltage electrical. So I got into the low voltage side. And I just saw the freedom, the amount of money you could make, and also just a way of, kind of having my own time, my own schedule, not having to punch a clock. Yeah. So I got that instilled in me early on. Although my dad did both, I really kind of took notice on how he ran the family business and how it could have been a lot bigger had he focused on that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So how long have you been in business?
So I've been in business since 2000. I came to Atlanta in 97. I worked with a company, with an ADT dealer for a while, and, tried to help them build what I was trying to do, and that wasn't working quickly. So I went right back to my roots of, doing my own thing. And so started my first company in 2000. I started this particular company, INEX Systems, in 2009. Okay. So we've been running since 2009 to the present day with INEX Systems.
All right, great. So my next question is, what is one of the most difficult parts that you think as being an entrepreneur? And then what's one of your favorite things about being an entrepreneur?
The most difficult part has been, from the early stages, even to now, access to capital when you need it. Sometimes, especially as a Black entrepreneur, it gets difficult to understand and get in the right places in front of the right people to get certain fundings or whatnot. And just dealing with, those type of social distances that we have as Black entrepreneurs is probably one of the most challenging. But, other than that, it's a great experience because you can, as much as you put into it, you're going to get out of it. That's the kind of way I look at it. So the harder I work, the more I get out of it, the more time I get. I'm able to travel more. I'm able to do a lot of things that I love to do, like golf and things like that I couldn't do if I had to punch that clock every day.
Right.
And then I also get to help a lot of young men start their careers. I train my own guys from ground up. I brought a lot of kids on from the age of 18 and up, and they're still with me. A lot of my guys have been with me for 10 years plus. So that also brings me joy, helping out kids and adults too. Like I try to hire, in our community and give people a skill set. So it brings me joy on both sides, but definitely, it has its challenges because there's ebbs and flows with this. There's no infinite bank account, but it definitely brings me joy to be able to help others, but also for myself and my family to help us with our time and be able to experience life.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's great, man. I'm glad that you're able to make impact in our community by hiring young men or women to be able to assist you in the field, to be able to train
absolutely,
them. And those are life skills they can take and maybe start their own business one day. So that's awesome.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So then my next question is, what advice would you give someone sitting at home right now that's saying, I wish I could start my own business. This is something that's been in me that I really want to start. Like, what would you tell them what advice would you give them to start their own business?
Well, the first piece of advice I've always given people is, if you have a passion for it, you just have to go after it. And my biggest piece of advice is you can't stop. I mean, it's what a lot of people says, you got to keep chasing your dreams, but that's true. And if you have
Yeah,
a passion for, like, this is not work to me because I love technology. So it's just I'm learning and I'm going, and people that know me, from early 2000s to now, the struggles I've been through, and I've made it to a certain level now, but to me, I'm not done. I'm trying to get to that next level, and that next level, you just can't stop chasing your dreams, and you got to put together a plan. You have to stick to that plan, and you just have to keep going, and you have to um just have that will to keep going, because you're gonna hit a lot of obstacles,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're going to hit a lot of brick walls, but there's a ways to get around those brick walls. There's a ways to get over those obstacles, and you just can't stop. And if it's something that you truly have a passion for, eventually you're going to realize those dreams and make it. It could be, for me, it was about a 12-year journey from 2000 to 2012 was a lot of ups and downs, just more downs than ups.
Yeah.
And after 2012, we've been on a really good, steady incline, and it's been a great trend, and we're trying to just keep it going.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, Mr. Henry, I need you to share with all the viewers today that's watching and that will be watching this. How can they contact you? And if they're interested, what services can you provide for them?
Absolutely. So you can reach us on the web at www.nxsystemsdesigns.com. Instagram is nx_systems. Our phone number is 404-966-6979. And you can email us at info@INEX Systems Designs.com. And like I said, we provide a wide range of services, from security systems, security monitoring that brings you better service, better customer service than your ADTs and things like that, camera systems, smart homes. And for any of those people who have commercial spaces or corporate offices, we have a great conference room solution that we use. And come check out some of our work down at the Russell Center. You can see a lot of that stuff in play every day that a lot of businesses get to use.
Awesome, awesome. So if someone had like what they use, the Ring doorbell and stuff now, will they be able to call you to help get that installed? And
Absolutely. Yeah, we
okay,
do the do-it-yourselfers, the rings and other doorbells as well. We have different solutions for people who want a little bit more security or things like that, but we install the Ring doorbells, the Ring cameras. We have a great team of technicians that can get out and help them get it installed. And we don't overcharge for anything. I try to make all my rates affordable, based off the services that the clients need.
that's great. That's great. Well, folks, you heard it here. Mr. Henry, I just want to thank you because if you guys don't know, he hasn't been feeling well. and he still sacrificed his time to be able to share with us and share with you about what he can provide for you. So I suggest you all to go on his website, go on his Instagram, see all the great things that he's doing, and then support this brother. Let's go support him. If it's just a small, like, hey, I need a Ring camera installed, or if you need security throughout your whole home, make sure we go out and support this brother. And Mr. Henry, just once again, thank you so very much for
Thank
just
you.
time today. I know you weren't feeling the best, but I really appreciate you sacrificing your time and be able to share with us all this great information.
Absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to helping anybody who needs that technology in their home or office space.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm Andre Ballou, the director of Bigger and Better Business for Kappa Alpha Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. And we thank you for tuning in, and you all have a great weekend.